short, air ball. Short again. You sure you want to do all this here? Jeez. What's up, everybody? It's OJ McDuffie. I want to welcome you to my crib. First of all, I'll start off here with a couple nice vehicles that aren't mine. And my wife has two, actually. And my son has a car, and then I drive the older car because I'm the old man. So come on in. You know, it's Christmas time. You know, we just had a major toy drive, so we had a lot of presents that we got for some other kids that we got wrapped up. Got some for our own kids. This is definitely the best part of our house. You know, for one, Christmas is such a special time, but when we get the tree out as a family, create a lot of memories, you know. So now we come into one of my favorite areas right here. This is the game room. Used to have a dartboard, but I was so bad at it that I sold it. But if you look up here, I got jerseys of all my favorite old teammates that I went to either college with or played in the pros with. But that's what it's all about. Look up top here, you see all the game balls that I had when I played way back in the Stone Ages. Of course, you always got to represent Marino in any building you have. You got to have Danny somewhere in there. You know, he's a big reason for the reason that I, play ball down here and have some success because of one tray. But you see, I took all my helmets too. I wouldn't let him have my helmets. I made sure I got all my helmets. Miami is nothing like it, and being in Miami, the community embraced me so much that it was imperative that I stayed here and give back to the community and raise a family, man. Great place to raise a family, especially where we live out here. So that's the reason I pretty much stayed in Miami, man. The weather, the water, everything about it's amazing. So in here is where everything started for the most part, all my trophies and ribbons, but it's actually a family thing now. A lot of my kids have some things up here as well, but for me though, man, it's like all the memories that I had growing up playing sports. It's all right here. Started when I was like 5 or 6 years old, and it just continued, until I won the MVP for the Dolphins back in '98. Really cool stuff, man. But that's all history right here. The kids don't even acknowledge it, so it doesn't even matter that stuff even exists. You got to live in the past a little bit, just to keep the morale up around here. So it's pretty cool. I think Miami just, I call it Baskin Robbins. So many different flavors, so many different cultures, so many different people, and it all comes together really well. This picture right here is like when I first got down here. A guy did this artwork right here, and it has everything, when I got drafted. So Hawks is 32, I went to high school, Hawk and Hawks, that was my number there. I got drafted in 1993, played at Penn State, wore number 24. And then here's all the Miami Dolphins stuff. See the Hawk on the stem of the orange, and then like a coastline of Miami Beach. Pretty cool stuff. Me in sports, got to have a couple TVs out here to watch. Penn State on one TV, the Dolphins on another, and then sometime we'll drop the big screen down and watch whatever major game is on TV as well. So, this is like my second favorite spot, but I sit right here. Anybody sit right here, it's a problem. This is my spot right here. Big Troy's been over here a couple times, and I had to move him over here. I got his own chair for him, I love it. It's a good place to hang out and watch some good sports, man. Super Bowl always out here, things like that. So the downside of having my dream home is the fact that, I'm from Ohio. Everybody wants to come down here and they stay a little longer than they should be. We got quite a few bedrooms, so, people want to spend the night, which is not cool at all. And two, you think about it, when you got to maintain something like this, it gets a little costly at times, but we love it. We enjoy it, man, and that's what it's all about, having a dream home. So this is our famous basketball court right here. We've had some epic basketball games here with some great players out here. Former players like Jason Taylor and Zach Thomas, Sam Madison and Pat Surtain. Also, Scottie Pippen's played on this court. So we've had some really, really big games out here. A lot of arguments because that's what athletes do when they compete against each other. But always decide who gets the ball first by who has their name on the pads, So since I have my name on the pads, we get the ball first all the time out here. As you can tell now, though, it's like for the kids now. It's not no adults really play on this court anymore because we're too old for that. I think we'll all get hurt. This was built before the house was built. because we wanted to play basketball first. So we played basketball while they were building the house, and you know, the rest is history out here, man. I could dunk. Yeah, I was a hell of a dunker at one point. I could put it up. I get up. That's all I could do though. My jump shot was broke, so got to get to the rack more often than not for me. There we go. Buckets. Well, that's it. I mean, you've seen the whole house right now, but I think now it's time for you guys to get up out of here, all right? All right, then.